Well, welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining from Hy-Vee here in the Madison area. We love her over in Fitchburg, of course. It's Aryn DeGrave, registered dietitian. And Aryn, it's summertime. We're having fun. We already talked about picnics, which is one of my favorite segments. But you still may be looking at, hey, I can stay healthy during the summertime. What are some of those active dieting tips that are out there? And this one has got our coworker here, Nick, very excited. So I want to go right into this, and it's intermittent fasting. Fasting is an interesting concept. So walk us through this. What does this mean?
Yeah. This has been a really booming topic over the last probably like 5 or so years, right? So intermittent fasting has been a big push in the dieting realm. And unlike a lot of diets that are looking at what you eat, intermittent fasting really focuses on when you're eating. So there's a few different approaches to it. There's alternate day fasting, where you eat normally one day, then the next day you may not eat anything or have just one small meal. There's a 5 to 2 fasting, which you're on 5 days normally, and then you're fasting for 2 days, and again, having either no food or very limited amounts of food. And then lastly, the most common is a daily time fast. So this could be a portion of the day that you are just strictly not eating in.
So do the studies really say that this works? Because every time I fast, I feel like I'm twice as hungry and just want to like sit down and go crazy. So what do you say to that?
Yeah, some research does say that this can be beneficial for some people as a way to decrease our calories, so a low calorie intake without the focus on counting calories. So if counting calories is really hard for someone, intermittent fasting could be a good benefit because it just decreases that window that they're eating in.
So ultimately, the goal is it to really like set a pretty large time frame in there? Or, I mean, you've already kind of laid out a couple of them,
yeah.
But if you're just kind of looking at it just plain and simple, like the longer the better?
Not necessarily. It really depends from person to person. So whenever I have clients that come to me asking about intermittent fasting, we really find a small window to start with. So a good rule of thumb is, let's say 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So you've already eaten, you can eat your 3 meals a day, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then maybe by 7 p.m. after dinner, you stop that nighttime snacking if nighttime snacking is a big component of your lifestyle and something you want to decrease. So then you fast through the night, which is a natural fasting rhythm for us as humans. After dinner and we go to bed, we're fasting. And then we wait until that morning time to eat, and we eat breakfast, which is breaking the fast.
Oh man, she said breakfast with a king turkey, so I told her don't eat breakfast. So anyway, regardless, it's not for everybody. There are some folks out there that probably should not be taking on this for various reasons. What would be some of those? Right.
Yes, so definitely always consult your healthcare professionals before doing a fast, just to make sure it is a right program for you, right plan for you. So some areas that fasting might not be recommended, maybe for those with eating disorders, maybe that are already malnourished or already aren't able to eat a ton. Let's see, pregnant or breastfeeding, you might want to avoid fasting. Those with diabetes and other various medical problems. So again, consult your healthcare professionals and healthcare team before doing a fast.
All right. How about for the guys like me who want to cheat a little bit during the fasting? You could actually drink some water, right, during the fast, so to speak?
So water is a great one, and other low-calorie beverages. I tend to say no calorie, but at least very low-calorie beverages, just to get yourself something in your tummy without worrying about breaking that fast. So some functional beverages could be a good option, starting with, just your typical water, Smart Water. Smart Water also offers pH or alkaline balanced water, so it gives some great electrolytes. But then even moving on to more flavors. So Smart Water does have a flavor line, but we could also do a 0 sugar added liquid IV, which we love all the flavors there. So good
thumbs
options
up.
there.
Yeah. No, it's good. And I think it's, if you're going to get into this, as you said, maybe start a little bit on the easy end and kind of work yourself into this. But do check in with that doc to make sure that you're okay, especially if you do have other underlying health.
Right.
Just to make sure. So it's not for everybody, though.
It's not for everyone, and there's a healthful way to do a fast. So, if you have questions, definitely consult a dietitian.
Whoa, did you just steal my thunder? If you have questions, contact me. I love it, Aryn. I love it. No, I think it's good. Then again, if you're looking for something else to try out there, we all have to naturally fast, as you said. So you could just add a little bit of time to it, I think. And,
Exactly.
if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, try something else.
Exactly. And it gives you that starting point.
All right. If people do have questions and want to reach you and not just ask the question, but just get in contact with you, how can they do that?
Yeah, go to Hy-Vee.com/health and find your dietitians, or stop by one of our Hy-Vee stores and ask for your dietitian.
All right. Well, I appreciate the advice, and we'll keep sharing more great tips here when we meet up with Aryn. She does a great job of finding us these new fun ways to get healthy, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.